Hey y'all, I just wanted to actually jump on today. It's Friday. We've made it to the end of the week. Yes. It's actually kind of lunchtime. I just wanted to hop on in between Zoom calls to just talk about how sometimes during lunch I'll pop into the kitchen, prep a few things that just make it easier for me to get dinner started at night. I'm gonna do something easy and simple, just like a silky, yummy, comforting cauliflower soup tonight. I saw it was inspired by New York Times Cooking last week. I think they made a cauliflower soup in which they also added some rosemary oil, and that just inspired me to zhuzh up my cauliflower soup with something like that. Just a few easy ingredients. I've already got my cauliflower laid out. I'm actually gonna add leeks to mine. They ask for onion in the New York Times recipe, but I like the mild flavor of leeks, so that's what I'm going to add. Some garlic, I'm actually also going to switch mine up and add a turnip. I really like the flavor of turnips. If you don't use it. But if you use turnips, I like that they smell like horseradishy to me. They have kind of a horseradishy, a little bit spicy vegetable-y quality to them, and I like that. So I think that'll be good in this cauliflower soup. So I'm gonna put that in. I've got my rosemary oil started, or the oil that my rosemary here will be steeped in. I'm gonna not fry it, but just like really heat the rosemary in the oil, and that will be used both in the soup, and I'm also going to use it for making some little croutons on top. Now, typically I don't like croutons or put them on my salad or anything else, but I have this leftover bread, this bread that didn't go particularly well this week. It didn't rise as much as it typically does. My partner usually makes bread, and so this one just didn't, it was delicious, but it just didn't go great. So it's a rosemary Parmesan bread. And I'm gonna take this and cut it up and use this in a little bit of that rosemary oil and just kind of fry them in a pan and make little croutons that can go into the cauliflower soup. So literally with just cauliflower, rosemary, garlic, leeks, olive oil, salt and pepper, vegetable stock. Always get unsalted vegetable stock when you're using it, or chicken stock, or any stocks that you're getting from the carton. I like those ones. But you wanna be able to control your salt. And so unsalted is the best way to go. I'm just gonna have a Dutch oven going. Get your onions and garlic going in there first. Get those soft a little bit, and then throw in your broken up head of cauliflower, your stock, and start to soften that. And then I have a hand immersion blender, which I really recommend if you're just always trying to cut down on time in your kitchen. Rather than transferring soups or things from your pot into a blender, having to scoop it out and put it into a blender and do something like that in order to make like a cream soup or a sauce, an immersion blender is an amazing tool in the kitchen. That's what I'll be using. I'll just be breaking that down. It'll be ready before I know it. I'll make the croutons, and voila, that will be Friday night meal. That's what I do. Sometimes during lunch, I'll come in, do a few little vegetable prep. It makes it so much easier to get started at the end of the day, so I'm not cooking at 8 o'clock at night. Maybe that's helpful to you too. So cheers. It's all about getting happier and feeling good in the kitchen, finding ways to use that as self-care instead of a have-to time. So I can just bliss out when it's at the end of the day today after all my meetings, and it will be so lovely to be in the kitchen with a little glass of wine and my ingredient friends. That sounds so stupid, but they're kind of my friends right now. I love ingredients. Anyway, all right, happy Friday, happy time in my tiny kitchen. So good. Oh my gosh. That is so creamy. You taste the rosemary and the olive oil and the garlic and the leeks, but it's super mild, but it's got tons of flavor, salt and pepper, these beautiful, gorgeous croutons. What do you think, babe? You like it?
It's absolutely delicious.
Happy Friday.